Hello everyone, so today I'm working on an A1 canvas and I'm doing another triple base, but this time in browns. I'm going to have brown base, I'm going to layer my paints along the lines I've already drawn in, and then I'm going to do the Dutch pour technique and just blow out those paints across the canvas to see what we're going to create. So let me get that base down now. I've listed all the colours in the description below, and this is celebrating the colour brown. Now I used to shy away from this colour, but I've got to say I absolutely love working with this colour now, and it's amazing what kind of tones and how you can make your colours pop using the colour brown. Okay, so the brown is down, and I hope you'll agree the three tones that I've chosen for the base are gorgeous. So I'm going to pop those air bubbles and then I'm going to start layering those colours. And it's really interesting because I've chosen some colours that are really going to help that brown just pop. And I hope overall it's going to be a design that encourages people to maybe not shy away from browns as much. I'd like to think that using brown isn't going to be a bad choice if you're going to go ahead and use that colour palette. My colours are down, and I'm just adding a little bit more of the base colour to each section. That's going to help with the flow of the paint, and I'm just going to add little bits into those sections there. So the fun begins, we get to blow out the creation. So I'm just blowing the base colour over those colours that I've layered, and then I can fan out the design across the canvas. And what I'll do, you'll notice that I sometimes stop and stand back. And I do that because I want to look at the overall composition and perspective of that piece. The base colour I think could have been a little bit more fluid, if I'm honest, but it still works really well with this piece, and actually it helps me manage the colours that I'm blowing out, and it hopefully won't make those orange colours as muddy, so they should stay vibrant and pop through. So remember, if you're doing a large canvas like this, I'm thinking about the perspective and the composition all the time as I'm blowing out. How much negative space do I want to create in each of those three sections? How much of that colour do I really want to pop through? And at this stage, it's not too late to add more colour. So if you're blowing out a creation and you think I've not got enough of one colour, just add a line of colour and blow it through and it'll be okay. Okay, so wet version look. I do apologise for the glare that you'll see. It's a bright day, so you'll see me probably in some of this creation on the base, but just look at those details and those cells that are formed. and the way those colours kind of contrast and blend in with each other. That vibrancy of that orange, I'm really hoping dries the way that you see it now. It really pops through, and it really helps with that overall perspective and composition. I absolutely love the browns on the base, and I think the colours that have been layered on top also make those base colours really vibrant and stand out. Okay, so as you can see, there's all that lacing there across that negative space, and yeah, it's like roots from a tree actually, isn't it? It's gorgeous. I'm really happy with this. So, are you a fan of brown? Have I persuaded you to go for brown if you're not really a fan of it? Let me know in the comments below, and are there any other colour palettes you'd like me to do using a triple base? I'd love to hear from you. So I'm just looking at this from another viewpoint and another perspective, just to make sure that the piece itself flows and the movement's good. I'll show you the dried version. So here we go, dried version. It's on my wall, pride of place. Actually, it's there just so I can show you the full picture of this creation. The colours have really dried well. The oranges that I included, that really helps the piece pop. I really do love some of that detail. When you go close and you can see those cells and that lacing, I'm really happy with it. And I'm really happy with how some of that other colour is blended across all of those base colours. It's really difficult sometimes to know how a colour is going to turn out if you're not used to working with it. But I'm so pleased that I use these browns, because I think this demonstrates that actually brown can be a beautiful colour, and the colours that you use to complement that colour can also make that really pop. I hope you love it as much as I do. I'd love to know what you think. Thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you for watching. I hope you have a great week, and take care, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.